Have you ever met someone who seems calm, sharp, and impossible to manipulate? Not because they talk loudly, not because they show off, but because they move differently. Highly intelligent people often avoid behaviors that most people repeat every single day without even noticing. And the scary part? These habits quietly destroy focus, confidence, relationships, and even potential. In this video, you'll discover 5 things highly intelligent people never do, and why avoiding these patterns can completely change the way you think. Watch until the end, because the final habit is something almost everyone does daily, and it secretly weakens your mind. 1. They never argue just to win. Most people argue to protect their ego. Intelligent people? They argue to understand. When someone is emotionally reactive, they feel the need to prove they're right. They interrupt, raise their voice, repeat themselves, attack the other person. But highly intelligent people know something powerful. Winning an argument is meaningless if you lose clarity, peace, or respect. That's why they stay calm during disagreements. They listen more than they speak. And sometimes they simply walk away because they understand not every battle deserves energy. The smartest person in the room is often the quietest one. 2. They never seek constant validation. Most people constantly check if others approve of them. They post for attention, change opinions to fit in, need compliments to feel valuable. But highly intelligent people don't build their identity on public approval. Why? Because they know crowds are unstable. One day people praise you, the next day they criticize you. So intelligent people develop something stronger, internal validation. They trust their own thinking, their own standards, their own direction. This doesn't mean they ignore feedback. It means they don't become controlled by it. The moment you stop needing approval, you become mentally free. 3. They never waste energy on fake relationships. Most people keep draining relationships alive out of guilt, loneliness, or habit. Highly intelligent people don't. They pay attention to energy. If someone constantly lies, uses manipulation, disrespects boundaries, or only appears when they need something, intelligent people slowly distance themselves, not out of arrogance, out of self-respect. They understand that your environment shapes your mind. That's why they choose depth over popularity, peace over drama, real connection over fake attention. A small circle with honest people is worth more than a crowd full of masks. 4. They never react immediately to emotion. This is one of the biggest differences between intelligence and impulsivity. Most people react instantly. They send the angry message, make the emotional decision, say words they regret. Intelligent people pause first because they know emotions are temporary, but consequences can last for years. So instead of reacting, they observe. Instead of exploding, they analyze. That pause, that tiny moment of control, is what separates wisdom from chaos. The ability to stay calm under pressure is a form of power most people never develop. 5. They never fill every moment with noise. This habit is destroying modern minds. Most people cannot sit in silence anymore. The moment boredom appears, they grab the phone, open social media, play random videos, scroll endlessly. But highly intelligent people protect silence, because silence sharpens thought. In quiet moments, the brain reflects, connects ideas, solves problems, understands emotions. Constant noise creates mental fog. That's why intelligent people often spend time alone, thinking, walking, observing, reflecting. Not because they hate people, but because silence is where deep thinking begins. And in a world addicted to distraction, the ability to sit quietly has become rare intelligence. So, highly intelligent people never argue just to win, depend on validation, chase fake relationships, react emotionally without thinking, fill every second with noise. These habits may seem small, but together they create a completely different mindset. The truth is, intelligence isn't just about IQ. It's about awareness, self-control, and the ability to think differently from the crowd. Which of these habits do you relate to the most? Comment below. And if this video made you think differently, subscribe to the channel for more deep psychology and mindful patterns.